I give you my 2 cents worth.
Yeah, it's time for us all to give you our opinions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. We could waste the whole
Awesome
night
song.
away. All right, thanks.
That was great. Did you want to say
Next,
anything else
next,
about that one?
next Zoom you're on, just tell people that you're in Bali or
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's an optic. Well, I could just use a virtual background, but all right.
I'm trying YouTube instead of Facebook and just seeing how that goes. And maybe if that works,
yeah.
I'll just switch over to YouTube in the future because Facebook seems to be consistently giving me grief these days.
Yeah, it went for a while.
Yeah, it keeps on like, I'm going to work for a little bit and then I'm going to stop. And, no, I'm done with you, Facebook. That was great, Peter. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. Bob, you're not new to me, but you're new to the Music Matters. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, gosh, I've been playing music for, I measure it in decades, not years. It's too depressing to think of the number of years. I'll get a few albums to my credit. The first one was done a long time ago. The second two pretty recently, and my genre is existential cowboy noir, and and so I'll give you a little demonstration of that, I guess. This first one is called My Own Truth, and the Tyson who was mentioned in the song is Ian Tyson, the great Ian Tyson, known to more people as half of Ian and Sylvia, but who went on to have a very long, outstanding career as a Western singer. And anyway, this is called My Own Truth. It's been quite a while since anyone stopped on by. When I rolled in last night, pale moon hung in a storm cloud sky. Wind in winter trees seemed to sigh. Welcome home. I poured myself a drink, built a fire, kicked off my boots. Then I faced my own truth, my own truth. I'm all right on my own, but I'd rather return to someone whole. Nothing can chill you to the bone like being with someone and feeling all alone. All alone. I poured a second one, put Tyson on the stereo, fed the fire, then rode away on dreams of long ago, long I saw the flashing light on my old telephone. Was a call from you. Should have called you back unknown. I could not stand to feel so all alone. All alone. I'm alright on my own, but I'd rather return to someone home. Nothing can change you to the bone. I've been with someone and feeling all alone. All alone. It's been quite a while since anyone stopped on by. I rode in last night, down in the storm cloud sky, wind in winter trees seem to sigh. Welcome home. I poured myself a drink, built a fire, kicked off my boots. Then I faced my own truth, my own truth.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Loved it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very, very nice.
Did you want to tell us anything more about that one, Bob?
Well, I think it kind of
Speaks for itself.
explains it, but it's just that feeling of being with somebody but feeling alone, and I guess that's the loneliest feeling that there is. Being alone. Speaking for myself, being alone is just fine. Not that I'm the best company in the world, but not bad. And but being with somebody and feeling alone, that's what that song's about.
Wow, yeah, that's a good song. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Love that. Nice raw emotion. Tristan Israel.
Oh, am I? Okay. I guess I'm up. All right.
Now, I learned a new fact today. Tristan Israel is related to Ron Israel. I hadn't realized that. My mind exploded. You'd think I would have noticed the last names are the same, but
Yeah.
nope.
My big bro. All right. Well, I'm doing this because Joe, you had asked for it. So this is a song written many years ago when internet was kind of exploding. And it's called "Room Full of Dreams," number 2. Lovely smiles, 42. Why am I talking just to you? You like to travel and you like to try things new. You got a boyfriend in England too. Hot teen, are you old? Are you young? Are you really here looking for some fun? Or are you just a hustle in the night? For lonely folks that ain't got a life. Room full of dreams, lost souls and schemes, and dreams for those whose dreams never come true. Room full of dreams, ain't nothing here like it seems. Room full of dreams, number 2. Lost K and NH chat with me. Are you married? Are you bi? Are you free? Do I tell you all the truths about me? About my life and my hang-ups and my needs? Lady Virgo, are you honestly a vet? Did I tell you that I too have lots of pets? Must be hard doing what you do. Are you here because you're lonely too? Room full of dreams, lost souls and schemes and dreams for those whose dreams never come true. Room full of dreams, ain't nothing here like it seems. Room full of dreams, number 2. Abe Lincoln's flaming in the room. He's mad because he thinks the world is doomed. Abby in CA just laughs at him and says out loud, I don't accept PMs. Homer Simpson says hi to the Virgin. 6 months in the room make them old friends. They greet Lady Godiva and Pooh Bear. It feels so very good to have all their cyber friends there. Yeah. Room full of dreams, lost souls and schemes and dreams for those whose dreams never come true. Room full of dreams, ain't nothing here like it seems. Room full of dreams, number 2. But in the end, there's only one real space, and it's not on that screen before our face. It's in the very fabric of our lives. It's in the pattern on the wings of a butterfly, or in the sound of the north wind passing by, or in the questions on the lips of a tiny child. Room full of dreams, lost souls and schemes and dreams for those whose dreams never come true. Room full of dreams, ain't nothing here like it seems. Room full of dreams, number 2.
Wow. I'm always blown away by that one, Tristan. You have your stuff up on YouTube or
Yeah, I'm on all the platforms. That song's from the album Room Full of Dreams.
What's the album?
It's called Room Full of Dreams.
Room Full of Dreams. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, probably about, I don't know, 10, 11 years old. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's some brilliant writing. I'm starting to echo for some reason.
I'm hearing the echo too.
Just if if that echo continues, let me know. We'll see if we can fix that. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some of those lines, like the patterns on the wings of the butterfly and the north wind, and very poetic. Really, really nicely done.
Thanks.
I love playing with you guys. It's an honor to play with such talented folks. Brian and Mary. Welcome, Brian and Mary. Can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
We're a duo out of, well, I'll say Philadelphia because that's the best point of reference, but we're west of Philadelphia. And
not too far from me.
yeah. And we run a group called the Phoenixville Jammers, and we meet pretty regularly for the last, I don't know, 12 years live, except for COVID. And somebody said something about Catbird, and we thought we had Catbird, but I guess somebody else already got Catbird.
Yeah, there's a Catbird that also runs on Saturdays. It's a virtual open mic, and Bob Uvello, Tom Maynard, and I frequent it. The hosts are very nice, and Stephen and Kathy runs like a wildlife conservation group, and they have a bird, a parrot. Catbird, because cat.
Gotcha.
Bird.
All right.
Ready?
On the we should promote. But
Yeah. We're going to be playing in a benefit on the 24th, and it's a Bob Dylan birthday bash to
Awesome.
benefit a charity. So we're doing 3 Dylan songs, and this is one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be great. Can't wait.
buckets of rain, buckets of tears, got all them buckets coming out of my ears, buckets of moonbeams in my hand. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. I've been meek, hard like an oak, seen pretty people disappear like smoke. Friends will arrive, friends will disappear. If you want me, honey, baby, I'll be here. I like your smile, your fingertips. I like the way you move your hips. I like the cool way you look at me. Everything about you is bringing me misery. Little red wagon, little red bike. I ain't got monkey, but I know what I like. I like the way you love me, it's strong and slow. Taking you with me, honey, baby, when I go. Life is sad, life is a bust. All you can do is do what you must. You do what you must do, and you do it well. I do it for you, honey, baby, can't you tell? Buckets of rain, buckets of tears, got all the buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets of moonbeams in my hand. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand.
Wow. That was great.
Beautiful. I don't think I've heard that one yet.
Can you tell us about arranging that one? That was a beautiful arrangement.
It's Tony Lundgren's
Yeah.
arrangement.
Tony Lindgren.
Lindgren.
She's on YouTube. Tony Lindgren. It's mostly her arrangement. Yeah, she has a free tutorial online. I can put
that's
it in the
awesome.
chat. Right.
That is simply the nicest version of that song I have ever heard.
It really was.
Oh
great.
well, then we won't put the other version in the chat.
Obviously, I think Brian's soloing really makes it. So That's not on Tony's. I'm doing Tony's version, but his solo makes it.
Yeah,
That
you
was
guys sound great
beautiful.
together. It's like
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
that's the thing about Dylan songs too. Is like they're so great to cover. Because it's like the part that's really great is the construction of the song. That's the brilliant part, and then you can add to it. Like you try to say copy Jimi Hendrix guitar playing, then you're in trouble. Or you try to copy I don't know, Adele's vocals, you're in trouble. But you're okay when you're doing Bob Dylan. You're kind of safe,
I was going to say you can improve upon the vocals. What you can do.
Hendrix and Adele both improved upon his songs. In fact,
Yeah,
people
I
think
mean-
Adele wrote what
Make You Feel My Love.
Make You Feel My Love. They
Yeah.
think that she wrote it. She didn't
Right.
Make You Feel
Her
My
version
Love.
of
He
that
wrote
is
it.
so strong.
Well, I think the greatest collaborative song was Hendrix playing, all along the watchtower.
All along the watch.
And that's funny. I just brought those two up kind of randomly, but you're right. Like so many people have covered Dylan, right? He's yeah. That's kind of the brilliance of him, is he's gotten so many great songs.
That song, you have Dylan's brilliant words and, the all-time rock guitar player in my mind.
Yeah, that's one of the ultimate songs for sure. Well, thank you so much. That was a real treat.
Thank you.
Do you want Mary to do one, or do you want to
Yeah, sure.
go around?
No, not right now.
You don't want.
How about this? Let's split the difference. The last go around, can you guys do 2? Is that good? So you
just
if
tell
that
us
works
what
for
you
you,
want us
is that
to
fair?
do.
I don't know exactly. I'm trying to. I was thinking about that too because there's 2 of you. But so let's do that. Let's go around, and the third go around, do 2 songs. How's that? Does that work?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Bunny.
Howdy.
Hi.
So I'm really pretty new to this circle. I've known Brian and Mary since COVID. We got introduced at Steel City open mic. So a lot of people don't know me out there, and I originally started playing instrumental guitar because I was a singer and guitarist. I originally had vocal cord cancer back in 2007, and
I'm so sorry.
I'm good, at least for now. I mean, it came back in 2023, but they took it out again. So, but what it did was it helped me to recreate myself as an instrumental guitarist. So I don't sing anymore, but I let my guitar sing for me. And that was with the help of Tommy Emmanuel. He was instrumental in getting me to learn to let my guitar be my voice. And so I thought I would play a tune off of my CD. This is It Goes Like It Goes. I know Tom has it. And it's Peter has it too. Brian and Mary probably. And it's the theme, the title tune, It Goes Like It Goes, was written by Norman Gimbel and David Shire, and it was the theme to the movie Norma Ray, which was talked about equal rights and getting things better for the union workers. But during the time when I was suffering from cancer, that the main line was maybe what's good gets a little bit better and maybe what's bad gets gone. And so that line was resonating in my head, hoping that the cancer would be gone and maybe things would get better. And it did, because I made this CD and I learned to let the guitar be my voice. And this CD has won Album of the Year from the National Thumbpickers Hall of Fame. And I'm really proud of that. And it's an honor that I would have never imagined that I could get.
It's an excellent album, Bunny.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to listen to.
People tell me that they listen to it coming and going to work because it calms them right out. My husband used to listen to it to fall asleep, so stroke you right out. So anyway, yeah, I'm proud of that, and it's all covers. So I thought I would do the cover, because not a lot of people have heard this tune. It Goes Like It Goes. goes like it goes.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Great.
So yeah, that's available on my website, and all the streaming platforms. Bandcamp, you can download it on Bandcamp. It's available in a USB format if you don't have a CD player.
That's awesome.
And CD. So thanks.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Wow, this has been awesome. Tom Maynard.
Joe Isaacs.
So I heard you've been harassing Tristan lately.
Oh, well, you know, that's just what you do with Tristan. He's not there now to respond. But that was great. No, that Musicians for the Greater Good benefit concert for the ACLU Massachusetts chapter was awesome, and it's still, I think, available out on YouTube, and you might still even be able to donate. So if people are interested in contributing, there's musiciansforthegreatergood.org is the name of the website, and there's a big red donate button in the middle, which I think that's going to be active for a while. So we did we did pretty well with that benefit concert,
awesome.
but we could always do better.
Absolutely.
So would appreciate anybody's help. But also the concert itself is awesome. It was something like 12 or 15 people, each doing a couple songs about with a social activism kind of theme to it. So
that's awesome. I bet you I knew a few other the people on there too.
Yeah. I'm blanking right now on a lot of the folks, but I know Tom Smith was there, and Tristan obviously, and Ron Israel, led us off and ended us off as well. So, anyway, strongly urge people to go take a listen to that.
Absolutely.
I've got a new album coming out. That's the cover for it right there, and
nice cover.
And I'll bring up my
That's great artwork.
My belly cam. So this is a song that's off of that. This is track number 3, I think. Stare Into the Fire is what it's called. Long ago, I lay asleep. In dreams I wandered caverns deep. My steps slow took me far below. Against my will through black shadow, I could sense, as in dreams we do, that I would find when journeys through. Something I tried, so long denied. In dread I'd pushed far down inside. Behind a door in a cavern wall, there it burned, consuming all. Unthinking rage, hot fury's call. How could I stare into that fire? Door on hinges turning, I burn then without burning. My fear transforms to yearning. Last night I woke to dark. What dream was left was just a spark, so delicate, a hint of doubt. Just a thought could snuff it out. But slowly, as if the I breathe was just the air a spark might need. From red to white, its glow grew bright, a dream rekindled into light. I hear a tune I think I knew. A song is born as embers flew. The muse's face in flames shines through as I stare into the fire. As I stare into the fire.
Sweet.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. The album should be coming out in physical copies probably about a month from now, a little bit more. It's off at the disc makers is off making the pressings as we speak. So
That's crazy. That's awesome.
it's the first album I've recorded in over 10 years. So I'm really pleased with how it's come out, and I hope other people enjoy it too.
I'm sure they will. Hey, Tom, do you want to tell us any more about that last song?
So Stare Into the Fire was number one. It was a prompt. I was back in the 2021. I was involved with Peter Mulvey's songwriting workshop through his Patreon site, and he was doing a song a week, and he was giving a prompt. And this particular prompt was "Stare Into the Fire," which triggered some memories of a dream I had had, years ago, and at a time when I was dealing with anger issues, but also, the song itself speaks to how the fire can sort of represent the muse, and a lot of the songs I was writing then were songs about songwriting, which go figure, right?
Right.
So so that's where that came
We
from.
write about what we think about and what we, it makes sense. Yep. That is great.
Thank you.
Great song, Tom. Thank you so much. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I could do my "Oh America" song, kind of about protesting what's going on, or I could do a song about how more about like personal freedom. What you guys feel in the mood for?
I don't remember the personal freedom one.
Okay, let me do that. So I have a couple songs about freedom, and because I think I have I like to take sort of those vague concepts and go into them a little bit, because I think there's sort of a lot of misconception about what it means to be free. This one tackles more the relationship angle, where people are like, don't get tied down, stay free, which is an option, but it's always an option, right? Like you're never going to have two lives, so you sort of take a branch and then follow that branch and see where it goes. But there's not really such a thing as freedom, in that you can't really be living two lives at the same time or 100 lives at the same time. You're gonna, in some ways, you're not experiencing what commitment is, so that's kind of what this song is about. Ooh. All right, there we go. Oof. Sorry. Yeah. just have to switch to my other guitar. Something weird's going on. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I think I need to change the strings on this or something.
It's that note. It's that string. That string is always difficult.
Yeah. I need to get rid
And
of
if
it.
you notice on a lot of guitars, they have the bridge is different. with
I'm
that
going to have
string.
to do a different song too because this is in a different tuning. Like a flightless bird, I have these wings, but I can't seem to kiss the sky. Like a numberless clock, I have hands and a face, but I can't seem to make the time. It's not that we are lost, know exactly where we're at. It's just we got this feeling like we're on the wrong side of the map. Driving down the Beltway, seem to be struggling, try to stay within our lanes. Punching in at work and heading to the cubicle and slowly driving ourselves insane. Not that we lost focus. We know exactly where we're at. Just we got this sinking feeling like we're on the wrong side. So I grabbed my guitar and I head down to my local open mic. Don't know if anyone's listening, but at least here we can be a little bit more what we really like. It's not that we're unhappy. Glad to see each other, in fact. It's just we got this sinking feeling, like we're on the wrong side of the map.
Awesome, Joe.
Thank you very much. Peter, do I say your last name right? Lendorf?
That sounds pretty good. That's
Okay.
actually excellent.
Yay! Every once in a while I'll pronounce something right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Peter Lendorf. Sometimes I say Landorf, but I usually say Lendorf. I'm living in Bristol, Connecticut. We just bought a house here. So anyway, we've got I actually did a version of the song last time I was on, but I've been rewriting it to make it more so that other people could sing it besides just me, because it mentions my prostate and other stuff. So I figured I could do something that was kind of unisex. And we have a concert coming up, actually this coming Friday. So I wanted to try it out. And so the guitar part, sometimes people, a lot of times some of my songs come from where I was kind of noodling around with a cover of a song or something like that, and so the guitar riff at the beginning is pretty obviously from Mississippi John Hurt or Candyman kind of thing. So in case you hear that, it's not totally original, but anyway, this is called 3 Words. I was waiting in the room when they called my name and sent me down the hall. They took my coat, my wallet, and my phone, and stood me against the wall. They asked my name and my date of birth, my drugs and my supplements. They measured my body on a talking scale and said, "No, you can't leave yet." My doctor had me draw 10:30 on the face of a clock. Then he told me to remember 3 little words: apple, penny, and rock. Well, I might forget your name or where I left my keys or where my car is parked, but I'll never forget what my doctor said: apple, penny, and rock. Apple, penny, and rock. The doctor said I'm too short for my weight by at least a half a foot. He says you better get taller or change your life or you will be kaput. People say I've got to get up and go, and I do 8 times a night. My warranty expired years ago, otherwise I'm doing all right. I might forget your name or where I left my keys, or where my car is parked, but I'll never forget what my doctor said: apple, penny, and rock. Apple, penny, and rock. Well, that was 3 doctors ago. Now I live in a different state. My mind still thinks I'm 22, but my back says I'm 88. I got a doctor for my arms and a doctor for my hip. doctor for my eyes. I wrote a new part for this song, but I forget just how it goes. Oh, I might forget your name or where I left my keys, where my car is parked. But I'll never forget what my doctor said. What did he say? Apple, penny, and rock. Apple, penny, and rock.
Awesome.
That's a great.
Love
man,
it.
love it.
That was very funny.
How do you go about your songwriting?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was a prompt from the Rhode Island Songwriters Association, and the prompt was "Up Against the Wall." So it's just one line in the beginning where, it was, up against the wall. So I worked that into it, and then
Awesome.
it came from that. A lot of times it'll come from a guitar riff, sometimes first, and then other times it'll be a phrase. It goes. A lot of times it'll be a cliche or something that hits me and go, well, that doesn't make sense, but I'll write.
And then once you have the first nibble, then you can dive in.
It takes. I'm a slow writer. It can take me. Like I'm working on this song. That song I actually wrote about a year ago. And I'm just kind of finishing it now. So I take a long time.
That's good. Good results. Good job.
Yeah,
That's a great
thanks.
song.
Thanks.
Bob Uvello.
Okay, well, I audaciously described my musical genre as existential cowboy noir, so I'm going to do a cowboy song. It's called Behind Black Hills. Sun going down behind those black hills. The sky is on fire, got some time to kill. The morning light is still 500 miles down this road. One more time, one more ride. I will ride. It's a new town tomorrow, new girl tonight. Maybe she'll love me, just don't seem right. I'm here for the evening, gone with the morning light. Got my windows rolled down, the air's cool and clean. Moonlight on snowfall, got some time to dream. I left no one behind, waiting by the phone for my call. Tonight I drive, tomorrow I ride. I will ride. It's a new town tomorrow, new girl tonight. Baby she'll love me, just don't seem right. I'm here for the evening, on the morning light. From the Calgary Stampede down old Cheyenne, sunlight on the mountains just might be some kind. It's in my soul, it's in my blood. Gave my all, done the best I can. 6 times in big money, 600 in mud. In the mud. It's a new time tomorrow, new girl tonight. Baby, she'll love me, just don't seem right. I'm here for the evening, on the morning light. Sun going down behind those black hills. Sky's on fire, got some time to kill. Morning light is still 500 miles down this road. One more time, one more ride. I will ride.
Yeah.
Awesome, Bob.
Thank you.
Did you want to say anything more about that one, Bob?
Yeah, actually I do. A lot of people are in the East are not aware of the fact that there's a whole group of people who make their living driving from town to town and riding in rodeos. They don't make a whole lot. And I worked on a ranch in Montana for a while in a little town, and once a month or so there'd be a rodeo in town. And actually, one time, just to be real quick with this, my good friend who got me to go out there seemed very anxious for us to go to the rodeo that particular day, and I said, well, I don't really feel like it. He said, no, we have to go. And it was just a chalkboard with the names of who was competing, and the son of a bitch had paid the entry fee and had me down for bull riding. Cowboy Bob Uvello, bull riding. And the fact that I'm here telling you this story is evidence that
Evidence that ghosts exist because you died that day.
I said, my friend, you just blew $15 because there ain't no way. Anyways, that song's about those cowboys and cowgirls who drive around in their old pickup trucks and try to make a living riding in rodeos.
Awesome.
There you go.
Tristan Israel.
What was that song? He loves his damn old rodeo as much as whatever he loves me, or whatever that song was. Well, I was going to do a different song, but then he started talking about catbirds, I guess. So I'm going to do a song that has the word catbird in it somewhere. Lady, I hear you working in the other room, tapping the nighttime away. Can you see me now? I'm dreaming on a hillside. Dreams come so easy to me that way. And And I love you, baby, that's all I gotta say. Ain't no one else's arms I ever wanna stay. Can't you see the moon a-falling, catbird a-calling, it's another day. For some 10 years is a long time, for others it's just a short time. But hey, I'm trying not to think of life that way. 'Cause all I know is I love you, baby, and like the stars above you, yes, it's in my arms and heart, I want you always to stay. And I love you, baby, that's all I gotta say. Ain't no one else's arms I ever wanna stay. Can't you see the moon a-falling, catbird a-calling, it's another day. Well, living can be without money, 'cause overall the sky is free. And hey, all we have is today. So like a breeze when the day is warm, I'll keep our love inside this song. I'll sing with faith, yes, and blow your blues away. And I love you, baby, that's all I gotta say. Ain't no one else's arms I ever wanna stay. Can't you see the moon a-falling, catbird a-calling, it's another day.
All right.
Great song.
Nice, Tristan. Did you want to say anything else about that one?
From another lifetime, it's called Southern Love.
Great song. All right. Brian and Mary.
So Brian and Mary need to unmute, and Bob needs to mute.
Are we unmuted now?
Yep, you're good now.
Okay. Phew. I had some USB issues a minute ago, but it seems they're gone. Ring them bells, ye heathens, from the city that dreams. Ring them bells from the sanctuaries across the valleys and streams. For they're deep and they're wide, and the world's on its side. The time is running backwards, and so is the bride.
Ring them bells, St. Peter, where the four winds blow. Ring them bells with an iron hand so the people will know. For it's rush hour now, on the wheel and the plow. And the sun is going down upon the sacred cow.
Ring them bells, sweet Martha, for the poor man's son. Ring them bells so the world will know that our God is one. All the shepherds asleep, where the willows weep,
And the mountains are filled with lost sheep. Ring them bells for the blind and the deaf. Ring them bells For all of us who are left, ring them bells. For the chosen few, for the judge of the many, when the game is through, ring them bells. For the time that flies, for the child that cries, when the innocence dies.
3, 4.
Ring them bells, St. Catherine, from the top of the room. Ring them bells from the fortress, for the lilies that bloom. Oh, the lines are long, and the fighting is strong, and they're breaking down the distance between right and wrong.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, really awesome. Boy, I really envy you guys being able to be there together and harmonize and all that. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Pretty fun.
your
Nice sound with the mandolin and guitar.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Voice is
The
really.
octave mandolin, but yeah.
Your voice
Yeah,
is
yeah,
really-
yeah.
Your voices
yeah.
are great together.
Thank you. Thank you very
Bravo,
much.
that was-
Thank you.
that was
Nice
really-
leads too, Brian.
Thank you. Probably not as good as what you heard over in Spain.
Italy.
Italy.
Oh, excuse me. Italy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There were lots of good guitarists there for sure.
Yeah. Well, and yourself included.
Thanks. So I don't remember what I played last time I was here, but I thought I would play you my rag.
Sounds good.
I only have 6 originals, and I'm heading back in the studio on the 19th to record these so I can put out an EP of original tunes. But I had the pleasure of playing this one. That's what made me think of playing this was that I just got back from Italy with for Tommy Emmanuel's guitar camp, and one of the instructors there was Clive Carroll, who's an incredible guitarist. And we were just sitting around after one of his sessions, and I said, "Hey, Clive, do you want to try to back me on this tune?" And he just sat down and played behind me, and it was. I wish I had it on recording because it was just amazing. I asked him if he'd do it on my CD, and he said sure. So I might eventually get a recording of it. I always wanted to write a rag. And so I wrote this, and I had the pleasure of going to see Tommy play at Majestic Theater. And I played it at the meet and greet, and he said, "That's really good, Bunny. Do you want to play it on stage tonight?" "Yes, sir." So there were about 1,200 people there, and thank God I could only see past the first 2 rows with little bright lights. This is BB's Rag.
So sweet.
Yeah, Bunny.
Was that in any open tuning or
No, standard.
standard? This is awesome.
Yeah.
Bunny, do you ever look at your left hand and wonder how you ever figured out how to do that?
Practice, practice, practice.
Well, yeah, but
repetition.
sometimes I look at my hand and I'm like, how did I ever figure that out?
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yep.
That's great. Nice stuff.
Thanks.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Tom Maynard.
Yeah. So now comes the part of the program where we thank Joe for all he does for us, and you know, the folks who actually create these venues for us to come to and do it day in and day out is just, it's such a gift. And Joe, thank you for all you do, really.
The treat is mine, but you're very more than welcome.
Amen.
This is another song off the new album. This is called Leave It Alone. Let me turn on my Bella Cam. If the battery in my phone is still working. Here we go. Morning mist breathes from night shadows. Dawn's brush paints in pastel hues. A solitary wren's call echoes. Wet on wet, pale wash suffused. Mountains swim on mirror surface. Pond in pine scent fill the air. Up and glow foretells day's promise. What could be even half as fair? With such deep and intense beauty, these tactile textures, sensual, sure, exist without the eye to see them, the ear to hear, the spirit pure, without the will to let it go, the sense to just leave well alone. There might not be this wild tableau in nature's kingdom overthrown. There is no need to make it better. There's nothing here to buy or sell. A pond needs only the light to glitter. A mountain stands its ground as well. So we'll let the mist meander, leave the pond to spark and shine, and leave the mountain in its splendor to sincerely bide its time. For beauty is intrinsic to them, woven in the web of all, and our urge to improve them is more about how our needs call. It's more about how our needs call.
want to tell
That
us
was
a bit
a
more about
beautiful
that one?
song. Beautiful, Tom.
Thanks so much.
Did you want to tell us a little bit more about that one?
It's going to be a beautiful album.
Well, thank you. Thanks. It means a lot. That was actually written for another prompt. But the title, "Leave It Alone," it was for our Rhode Island Songwriters Association gathering, songwriter showcase. It was inspired by, well, I spent 4 months out on the Appalachian Trail, and there was one of the places I stayed, which was Ethan Pond up in New Hampshire, just outside of Crawford Notch, and woke up early one day and went down to the pond, and so the first verse of it is just recalling, the images and the sounds and the smells, and then the rest of it is just, hey, we don't need to do anything here.
Yeah.
It's
I totally
not up
agree.
for
I
us
feel
to
like it's almost like it's all about nature. You go to a place, it's the nature that's really the attraction, right? It's like, and even if you go to like a museum, sometimes I mean, there's beautiful works of art, and then you look outside the window, and it's like, okay, that's a little more beautiful. It's like,
it's its own thing, and I really believe that there are areas, huge areas, we should just be leaving completely alone.
yeah, absolutely.
We should just not be there at all.
Right.
Let nature do its thing, because
Right. As soon
what
as you get a
we've
road
been
through
doing
there,
is a travesty to this earth. So
yeah, it's and to ourselves in the long run. Yep.
don't mean to preach, but
No, preach, man. Preach. It's definitely.
No, it's all.
But I also think, like, just on a personal basis, like taking moments in our day to enjoy nature, because it's just makes me happy personally, and to do that.
yeah, we've moved to a place here in Connecticut. We're up in Thompson, Connecticut, and we've just been here a little over a year. But our property backs up to Army Corps of Engineers land, where there's the West Thompson Lake and West Thompson Dam. And it was like the best move we ever made, because we can just step out our backyard and just be there, That's just gorgeous.
Great. Thank you so much, Tom. This is the one I was going to play earlier. I drive to the edge of this old town, stop at the crossroads and have a good look around. I didn't spotlight my video, did I? Oops. Sorry, Tom. I'm a terrible host here. Sorry about that. I should have asked you to lip sync. I could check that again. I drive to the edge of this old town, stop at the crossroads and have a good look around. There's something bothering me. It's being lonely, being free. It's being lonely, being lonely, it's being lonely, it's being lonely, being free. I drive from town to town playing my guitar. It makes me feel just like a star. But when you're, 'cause everybody loves you when everybody loves you when they don't know who you really are. It's being lonely, it's being lonely, it's being lonely, it's being lonely, being free. My friends all say, don't get tame. Don't get dragged down by a ball and chain. But when you're loving stranger to stranger, true intimacy is no danger. It's being lonely, it's being lonely, being lonely, it's being lonely, it's being lonely, it's being lonely, being free.
Awesome, Jim.
Nice tune.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I got more questions than answers.
Well, watching the White Lotus, the fake Buddhist monk on the White Lotus, but he said there are no answers to any of the questions. So
I agree with that. I agree with that.
that was actually really good. I watched it with a friend. That was anyway. Season 3 was very good.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, Peter Lendorf.
All right. Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Thank you
Joe.
so much.
So this is a song again from my album of a couple of years back, and on the album, I'd like to dedicate this to the guy that played accordion and keyboards on it. He passed away in March from liver failure. A guy named Christopher Haynes, and he was up in this Pioneer Valley, up in the Pioneer Valley area, like Northampton, and so he was really pretty. He was just a really friendly guy, and he was on both. He was on my other album, which was 25 years ago. He was the only person that made it to both albums. But anyway, this was his favorite song to play when we'd play out, and it's called Guilty Survivor. It's about survivor guilt, and there's a lot of cases, a lot of diseases and things like that. My wife had a disease, Huntington's disease. It's been almost 10 years now that she passed away, but because it's a genetic disease, some of the people in the family feel like almost take it worse than the people that didn't inherit did inherit the disease. So anyway, this is it's called Guilty Survivor. People say that I'm a lucky guy. They see me smile and I'm never blue. But there's times that I can't remember why it could have been me and not you. I guess I'm a guilty survivor. I should feel lucky, but I don't know how. People say I dodged a bullet, but every silver lining has a cloud. When we were kids, you used to say that you'd grow up to be just like Mom. You'd learn to dance, I'd learn guitar. We always seemed to get along. You got her smile and you got her figure, but you also got that damn disease. As your mind slipped away, your so-called friends used to say the apple didn't fall far from that tree. I guess I'm a guilty survivor. I should feel lucky, but I don't know how. People say I dodged a bullet, but every silver lining has a cloud. Guess I'm a guilty survivor. I should feel lucky, but I don't know how. People say I dodged a bullet, but every silver lining has a cloud. Later on, when you got home from college, I remembered how to joke. You said, I'm afraid I'm becoming our mother. How I wish that were never so. I guess I'm a guilty survivor. Should feel lucky, but I don't know how. People say I dodged a bullet, every silver lining has a cloud. Every silver lining has a cloud.
Oh, beautiful. Great play on the words there.
Awesome song.
Nicely done, Peter.
Really great, Peter.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Bob Uvello.
So this is my most recent song. It's called A New Point of View. Man, is it weird. It's, where am I? Where did I go? How long will I be gone? Does anybody know? Who is that man standing in my place? plain to see you've cried. He reaches out to touch your face, makes you smile, dries your eyes. Where am I speak, but I make no sound. Where am I? How long will I be gone? Does anybody know? Where did I go? How long will I be gone? Does anybody know? Where's that man right there in my place? Don't know his name, don't know his face. There he goes with my guitars out the door into my car. Where am I? I speak and make no sound. Where am I? How long will I be gone? Does anybody know? I am the breeze that rustles summer leaves. I am the diamonds sparkling on the sea. I am the song wild coyote sings. I'm all these things. I live in the hearts of all who remember me. Where did I go? How long will I be gone? I speak but I make no sound. Where am I? How long will I be gone? Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
Yeah, Bob.
Great song, Bob.
Great song.
Thank you.
Didn't find that too bizarre.
Well, okay. Thank you.
You did some great stuff with your voice there. I liked.
Yeah. Well, one funny thing that I'll tell you about it is the opening note on the song
mic
was a
is turned away
mistake,
from me.
and I was trying to do something else, and I just said, "What in God's name was that?" And then I thought, and I guess if you do a mistake over and over again, it makes it.
Yeah, no, some dissonance is good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Sure. All right, Tristan Israel.
Okay. I was gonna do a song, and then Peter did something about his Mother's Day, and it's also my dad's birthday, and so it's kind of a confluence of both both my parents, who, as I get older, realize they did the best they could. You know? Oops, let's do this again. Father, I wish I was with you. Oh, yes, on this long and winding road. Your dreams that live inside me. Yes, as I'm trying to make my way back home. Father of my flesh and Father of my bone, Father of my heart and Father of my own. Now, dreams will lead me on. Show me what's right. Sometimes I get so lost in the night. Mother, I hardly knew you. Oh yes, I knew the dreams you sowed. Until I lived my own life. Yes, and traveled that very same road. Mother of my heart, mother of my songs, mother of my pain and mother of my poems. Oh no, show me your sorrow. Teach me your peace. I can feel you inside me where I cannot reach. Where I cannot reach. Brothers, are you beside me? Yes, as we travel to this end. Each sings a different chorus. Yes, but somehow our voices blend. Brothers of my flesh and brothers of my bone. Brothers in a changing world as I grow. Now, mother to father to brother in a changing land. We are all just instruments of a grander plan. Of a grander plan. Father, I wish I was with you. Yes, on this long and winding road.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, what a great song.
They'd be real proud.
Miss them both.
I get it.
Brian and Mary, will you do 2 songs for us, please?
Sure. Mary's going to do one solo, and I'm just going to sit here and look pretty.
Sounds good.
When we reach Nantucket Sound, brave boys, we'll haul the sails down, haul them in for a while. One of these days I'll have much more to say when the harbor is empty and the wind's blowing wild. When we sight the chill-marked downs, brave ones, we'll watch for the osprey come from fishing the great pond. One of these days, these lands will be wild when we've all gone to ashes and the wars are done. When we roam Katama plains, brave ones, the sky will be night and the stars will hang low. I'll sing of the wars and I'll sing of their dead, wondering what the ways are to ever have them end. When we round the Cape Light, brave ones, we'll head her for home, find a place by the fire. When the snow's blowing around, I'll be walking these roads, thinking that without you, there's no warm place to lie. When we reach Nantucket Sound, brave boys, we'll gather our strengths. It's sometimes hard to get by. One of these days, I'll have much less to say when the harbor is empty and the tears have run dry.
Oh wow, that's
Beauty.
a beautiful song.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Thinking about all my home.
That's the one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's by Cindy Callett. She,
All those places are where I live.
yeah, it's about a trip around the vineyard.
So you have to listen to the song to find Tristan's place. It's like that's
We're
great. That's great.
hiding out in the woods. Yeah, they're great. It was Cindy Callett and Gray, and then there was the third. What's the other woman? There was three.
Ellen Epstein.
Yeah, they're such a great trio. They used to come here a lot. I haven't seen them recently.
She spends a lot of time in Maine and Indiana now. So.
That was
Also,
beautiful.
the island isn't what it was.
Your
when-
voice is so rich and your
The island's very different than what it was when she was here.
She's an incredible songwriter. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah, amen. That was great.
And now we have an original by Brian.
nice. Ryan.
I can. Okay. Hope I remember it. Is that right? Don't sound like I'm a tune. Okay. Time keeps flying by, I don't know what to do. I'm just so goddamn glad I have you. I don't know how to tell you just how I feel. I just know, baby, this time it's real. I wanna tell you, but try as I might. Words don't seem worthy, and nothing that I say feels right. I lie awake at night, voices call out in my head. My thoughts run wild, a meteor shower of light. Words out of reach like starlings in flight. I keep coming back to this place in my heart, and cast off the braces and into your arms. The cloud rolls above the horizon for sea. You are the weather and I am the breeze. Lavender mountains, sunsets agree. I am the shoreline, you are the sea. Time keeps flying by, I don't know what to do. I'm just so goddamn glad I have you. I don't know how to tell you just how I feel. I just know, baby, this time it's real.
Oh yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
my favorite of yours.
That's
I love that.
That's great. What was that in standard tuning or was that drop D?
No, it's what I call D9 tuning. It's a Joni Mitchell tuning. It's D, A, E, so you got to tune that up a whole step, which is kind of risky. And then F sharp, so down a half step, and then A and D like Dadgett. But you get this really nice.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, that's a cool one.
She wrote Night Ride Home in it, right?
Yeah, if you know the song "Night Ride Home" off the album "Night Ride Home,"
Okay, that's the same
that's
tune.
where I copped it to do that
Did you-
song.
There was like I felt like I think Tom mentioned Peter Mulvey earlier. Like I kind of got a little bit of a Peter Mulvey vibe almost off of that or something. It was really nice. Really, really
I'm not
nice.
familiar with him.
Yeah, you should check him out. He's amazing. But yeah, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you. Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
what a treat! What a treat! All of you guys, I hope you all sign up to play again because just immensely enjoyed you all.
Thank you for hosting.
My pleasure. Oh my gosh. Bunny Barnes.
This tonight has been like a notch above, man. Such great originals. The quality of music is like top notch. And thank you, Joe.
Yeah, I feel like there's something about like having people come together like this who are like really dedicated to their craft and like it's just I don't know, to me it's really special. So yeah, thanks for being a part of
It
it.
is. It is. Thank you for having me. So this is a tune that I wrote while my husband was on hospice. I started writing it when he was on hospice, and I wrote the second part after he passed. He had a phrase that he would say to me.
Sorry for your loss.
Thanks. It was last July, so still pretty fresh. And he had a phrase when I would go flying off to these guitar camps. He would say, "Wings of angels, Bunny." And he meant, fly safely, have the wings of angels carry you. And so I wrote the first part while he was on hospice. He heard that. He heard that part. And then after he passed, I wrote the second part. And I played it in a hotel room for one of my friends at Tommy Emmanuel's camp when I flew off there. And I said, "Yeah, I don't think it's finished, Jan. I think there's another part in there." And then I wrote the third part that night. And And the next day I played it for Tommy, and he said, "That's not like anything you've written." I said, "I know. I don't think I wrote it. I think Steven sent it to me." And my friend had asked me, "Are there words to it?" And I said, "Well, there's only one line. It's Wings of Angels carry me to Neverland, carry me so far away." And I said Neverland because on this CD, one of the cuts is Never Neverland, and I dedicated it to my very own original Peter Pan. It's from the play Peter Pan. And I was coming home from camp, and I was feeling really kind of lonely because, I couldn't call Steven and have him say Wings of Angels. And when I wrote to Tommy and I sent him a little text, and he said he got it right away, and he wrote back, "Fly with Wings of Angels." And then I felt a little better. I was getting on the plane, and I had my iPad all queued up to watch a Prime Video, a movie. And I got on the plane, I opened my iPad, I put in my earbuds, and Never Neverland was playing on my... And so I don't know where that came from, but I can only think that it was Steven saying Wings of Angels. So I had the pleasure of playing this at Tommy's camp in Italy just last week with Tommy and Clive Carroll. It's on my Facebook page. So it'll seem a little empty to me right now because I'll be hearing their parts in my head. This is Wings of Angels. Wings of Angels.
Oh my, that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thanks so much.
Have to definitely check out also the Facebook page one too. That was
Thank you.
really lovely. Thank you so much, Bunny. Tom Maynard. You get to close it out. You don't usually. I'm not sure. Have you been the? Maybe you.
I might have been a closer once.
Yeah.
Long,
You get
long
the final
time
word
ago,
tonight.
Joe.
You get the final word tonight.
Long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. This is the last song on the new album. It's called On the Other Side. Got to turn the camera back on. Through a glass darkly, we strain to see our shadows stretch starkly, obscuring what's to be. It's a vague vision, a future unformed. We can hear thunder, the approach of the storm. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side? What's real and illusion? How can we know what to hold on to and what to let go? The center cannot hold the weight of these years of short-sighted choices, so blinded by fears. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side? The infinite points of possible promise, each vying for being, all swirl and spin. What can we imagine? How can we begin to call for a vision for all kith and kin? Darkness, some star to guide our hopes and best angels, a thing not yet tried. What will it be? What will we choose? With love and compassion we invoke our muse. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side?
Lovely way to end the evening. Thank you.
Very touching, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. This was an immense pleasure. The next Saturday one, I think, is going to be June 7th. So I'll send out a thing for that. And if you're able to perform, just shoot an email. There is also one spot for next Sundays, the May 18th. Just again, thank you all so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. It's been a real treat.